Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Fenomena masuk Islamnya, para narapidana di Amerika Serikat dan Inggris. Dan ini menambah deretan, pesatnya perkembangan populasi Islam di dunia.
Hi everyone, this time, Islamic Circles is back in front of you to share Islamic information, hopefully inspiring your activities today. And don't forget to click the subscribe button and activate the bell button notification so as not to miss the latest news from the Islamic Circles channel. Islam is not only the fastest growing religion in the world, but also the fastest growing religion in US prisons. Conversion to Islam in prison refers to a modern phenomenon seen in the Western world, namely the high statistical rate of non-Muslim criminals who convert to Islam while in the prison system. In recent years, the number of conversions to Islam among prisoners in Western countries has surpassed that of other religions. Although many prisoners convert to Islam while in custody, the phenomenon of conversion to Islam in prisons has been the subject of much discussion among academics, governments, and social services in the European region. The reason for this phenomenon is explained by a former gangster named Darren G. The explanation of Darren G., who is a former prisoner, may provide answers to the questions that have been raised so far. Darren G. revealed the reason for the increasing number of converts among prisoners who are growing rapidly in British prisons.
There is no hierarchy in the prison system no more. There's only one strength in the whole of the prison system in this country. It's one strength and no one's going to master it. And that's the Islamic strength, and it's the Muslim fraternity. Whether you like it or not, it's fact.
Darren G. tells the story of when he first entered prison. He saw a number of minorities being victimized by other prisoners, and no one defended them. The majority, on the other hand, were so feared that no one dared to stand up to them. But it was different with Muslim prisoners, who protected their brothers and sisters from each other. Darren G. was amazed by this phenomenon and began to think that Islam is a very good religion. They build a foundation of faith to defend and protect fellow Muslims. That's the Muslim Brotherhood. Whether you like it or not, it's a fact, he said. The phenomenon of a significant increase in prisoners converting to Islam coincides with a time when prison violence is on the rise. Darren G. said that the increase occurred because of the high sense of solidarity between fellow Muslims. They protect each other, setting a good example for other prisoners. In Islam, they will accept anyone into the religion, as long as they repent of their sins, said G. According to him, this is something that is not found in other religions today. What sets them apart from other groups? Solidarity. They are all for one and one for the other. This is what Muslim groups have, G said. If you are in prison and a white man is attacked by 6 Muslims, no one helps him, even if they know the white man. But if a Muslim guy gets beat up by 6 people, whether this group of Muslims know him or not, they will come forward and help him. And that's their strength, he continues. Once you're a brother, you're a brother. That's why Islam is so dominant in the prison system. G says, brotherhood without distinguishing race and skin color and protecting each other is a strong reason many prisoners in the UK are interested in converting to Islam. The Brotherhood of Islam is the reason most inmates decide to convert to Islam. And the dominance of Islam in prisons is a fact that, whether we like it or not, we have to accept, G said. As we know, in some regions, most of the growth in the Muslim population through conversion, that is, growth that is not due to Muslim immigration or natural Muslim birth rates, has been attributed to conversion in prisons specifically and not conversion of people from the general population. In the UK, for example, the total Muslim population exceeded 4 million in 2021, although this number is only about 5% of the general UK population. Nevertheless, the proportion of British prisoners who are Muslim in 2021 will be 17%. Some of this can be explained by the increasing number of foreign national prisoners in UK prisons. Ministry of Justice analysis shows that a significant number of Muslim prisoners are not British but come from Muslim-majority overseas countries, such as Pakistan and Somalia. For example, of the UK's Muslim population in 2011, around 30% of Muslim prisoners converted to Islam, and many of them come from black ethnic backgrounds. However, the majority of Muslim prisoners in British prisons are immigrants from Asia, the Middle East, and North Africa. For example, in 2016, the total Muslim population in the United States reached about 3.3 million, 0.9% of the US population. Yet in the period between 2001 and 2014, an estimated 250,000 American inmates converted to Islam in the American prison system. In 2011, Pew Research Center data estimated that Muslims made up 9% of the 1,598,780 United States inmates in state and federal prisons, even though Muslims made up only 0.8% of the general U.S. population the previous year. Research shows that Islam has a long history of positively influencing inmates, including supporting inmate rehabilitation for decades. Well, Islamic circles, viewers, until our encounter this time, I hope you all inspire. See you in the next video. Thank you.